2. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen here. I'm gonna disturb you kancane babuyenzi. Okay, let's look at this next. So we are on the 19th of August 2022. So remember, Baba?
No, it's fine. Continue.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm saying your candles are don't come down like mine. I don't know why.
So remember, what I want you to keep in mind as I'm explaining this, usually it might not be all the time, but usually the order blocks that are usually respected are the 1 hour order blocks. So as we emphasize yesterday, it can touch 0% of the order block and go down, and that's where it collects its orders. Then we can use our Fibonacci here to find the 50%. Okay, minute. Just trying to find the 50% of this order block. Then we can say okay. Then we can say this is our 50%. But it's not always the case, which is of here with 50% and so on. So in this case, as we can see, more 3:30. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. I'm gonna try to go this side. More 3:30. It just touched 0% of the order block and gave us a very beautiful set. A very, very, very beautiful set. Any question? So on Friday, what was respected? One of the things that were respected was a order block. Any question?
No question from my side.
Okay, but should I continue to today or to Izol?
So to okay. So now you just put another block.
Baba?
So now just put another block and then you put another block.
Okay, mina tukutshela ukuthi when I'm trading ngenza kanjani. So trade, for example, when I'm checking zones and so on, or zones or order blocks.
Go to the 19th. So it's a mina when actually you just saw that order block and then you said you're gonna enter. So how did you enter? How would you enter there? How did you enter the 19th?
So on the 19th, ne? On the 19th, if mina bengizobengingenile, okay, bengizongena lana. On the I would wait for it. Okay.
Did it touch it? Meaning to say, even if it's 0%, it didn't activate those cells. So how would you have traded?
It touched you, it touched though.
Didn't. Okay. Touching has nothing to do with Lokuzan, with activating Lokuzan. Those buyers are not activated. That's why firing apart. If you are putting them on 0%, they are not activated. So the ask line and the buy line must both cross 0% for them to be activated. In that case, entries will not activate. And Jangamanja, when you are trading Kuzan, you are trading a supply zone, not an order block or a point of interest. Okay, that's a point of interest because it's a supply zone, but not an order block specific one.
Okay.
So I didn't hear you talk about block structure there. What happened there is maybe fair value gap. On the 1 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, it does make sense. But when you look at it now, there's no way you could have entered there if you put orders, unless you manually entered. You see, it makes sense here, but still it didn't touch. Well, it did touch, but didn't activate. When you go to 15 minutes, that's called the point of interest, meaning it's your supply zone. Meaning a supply zone has more, many candles inside on a lower time frame.
Okay, yeah.
So when you're in 15 minutes, how would you have entered there on 15 minutes? Okay, how did you enter there? You didn't. Chris?
Oh, actually, I thought I was audible. I'm saying on Friday I didn't trade it, because
Okay,
ngingakayibo.
do this, do this. Okay, wait, do this. Take a horizontal line. Put horizontal line on the high of the next red candle, the one that broke structure, after the one that broke structure.
The next red candle after.
I went to fetch a notebook. Can please repeat? Chris?
And how long did it take you to fetch your notebook? You don't even know where you are.
No, it's here. I just got it now.
Chris, when's that?
I see point of interest level means. No. I doubt.
Unjani?
I know it. I doubt. But I see point of interest there. That might lay this red candle. That might have
Which
been
candle?
respected. Yo, my
Yeah,
man, this one.
Point of interest.
No, but it's fine.
Which candle, Chris?
Then, ready after the green one.
Aibo.
Point of interest. Yes.
Point of interest, the red candle. Guys, help Chris out. How would you have entered there?
Man, I would have entered at Sheldon.
Chris, go to
Man, I would have entered at Sheldon.
Chris, go to the and that perhaps I'll go to the
Hey,
Are you
guys, I
there?
think I'm having
Are you
network
still
issues.
coming?
Couldn't hear you. Can you guys hear him?
His network is not. I don't know, but his network.
Okay,
is
wait.
not.
So we are on. Okay, Chris is on 1 hour time frame. None of you can see favorite gap there.
Is there a favorite gap, Chris?
Am I audible?
Bamenza usho le encane le la. Yiyona favorite gap le. Okay, let's try to.
So that's one thing that's better than even it locals and yenze njani ayithintanga ayingenanga
Ichachile.
yanqamla yona manje
Inqamuli.
go to 15
Incane so.
minutes.
Yeah, inqamulile. Yes. Yo.
So in that case, you could have just entered at the fair value gap. That's your first entry. Your second entry, maybe 50% of the POI of 1 hour. But again, if you're trading 15 minutes and you didn't go to 1 hour, you're gonna wait for it to go up there to that small doji like candle.
Yeah.
Either way, you could have even the second block structure, you could have just thrown a block there or a box there on the green candle, and then you could have entered on the green candle. It was gonna pass it, maybe almost hit your stop loss, but I mean, I don't know because you guys are quiet, so I don't know what's been doing. Do you understand what happened there, guys?
Yeah, I mean, I get it from my side.
So let me try to understand. It was the first break of structure against developments.
Yeah.
And then it
I
did
understand, Kim. I
a
understand.
lower high. This break of structure.
Chris,
Baba?
throw that block on the correct specific.
I can hear you now. Mamels, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm listening.
Draw the block on the specific candle.
On which candle?
The specific candle that you're supposed to draw it on for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, okay.
So this is why you are making 150 rents every day.
Yeah, please.
I said draw them. Take the block, we beg it specifically on that candle.
This block means
put it on the specific candle that it's supposed to be on.
For 15 minutes. Okay.
Do you actually hear once a month occasion? With our exclusive range of cake popcorns.
Yeah.
So that's how you're gonna do it. That's the one that you're gonna do it.
Baba?
Chris, you have not seen what is gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
As far as
the church is concerned. So that means which candle must I move the block to?
So that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do.
No. Equation it in.
According to the strategy, what we're gonna do. Applying the strategy on 15 minutes candle, what are you gonna do? What time are we trading on?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Even on high time frame, you're supposed to be making at least 2,000.
I need to go 15. If a value gap.
Let me assist.
What were you gonna do? You have not seen what's gonna happen yet. What were you gonna do as far as the concept is concerned? And you're on 15-minute time frame. What were you gonna do? Why don't you put down break of structure? Why don't you label your chart? Understand, Zandler? You don't know where break of structure is?
No.
So label it then.
Do it when it counts. Do it because you can.
Okay.
Or don't do it. Work hard and relax. Relax or relax. Drive on. Can't let you only get it. Drink in the rock. Check that. Or don't do it. Carry through the positions on. Instruction to who you are because when you go, you don't go.
So where were you gonna draw the block lay?
I was gonna draw it go candle before it broke structure. The last candle before it broke structure.
I saw last opposite candle before it draw into the break structure. A green candle broke structure there.
No, the red one.
So we said last opposite candle. And which one is the UI there? I get it to go 1 hour. That whole thing is a UI. But if 15 minutes to boost
15 minutes la.
Draw the block on the last green candle, Chris. What's happening?
Last.
Manje nenzima lapho. So this is what you do, right? I said to you because Sisakala, what you do is when structure is broken, you put your block there, right? That's what I said to you. It didn't go to that block until it broke structure again. So label again, put break of structure where it needs to be. In there.
Break of structure. I think it's breaking now, but it was going with the trend.
But Chris,
Baba?
first level.
Yeah, now you sharp, lay sharp.
Chris,
Ebo?
after the first break of structure, show me the next law.
This one.
Manje.
Oh. Nanto give. I mind you sharp.
Throw your block.
Baba?
Throw your block. Okay, wait, Chris. See now. There is a green candle just before the red candle broke structure, right? And there is a green candle there on that lower high. So there are two green candles. Who's gonna tell me what's the difference between the two candles? Please talk to me, guys. Otherwise, we must just leave this local.
Between which and which?
Okay, before it breaks structure, there the second time, right? It broke structure with that red candle, right?
Yes.
Before the red candle, there's a green candle.
Mm-hmm.
And on that lower high again, there's a green candle again, right? Show us the green candle again, Chris. The second green candle. Show me both the green candles I'm talking about, Chris.
This is the first one.
Yes.
And the lower high green candle.
No. Yes, sir. That one and the lower high.
This one.
Lower high.
Which one?
So that's one. Yes, and the one on the lower high, Chris.
Which one is that one?
Wake up, stop sleeping. Lower high, in the lower high. It's a high that is lower than the previous high.
This one.
Where's the previous high, Chris?
Go to your left, please.
Left.
That candle and the one before that one. On the high.
So this one.
Yes. 1, 2.
That's what it is.
What's the difference between the two candles?
Can I try?
I think for me, the difference.
I'm listening, children.
Can I try?
I'm listening.
I was saying that for me the difference was that the first one is, I was saying the
Which one is
first
the first
one
one?
and the second one are different. So myself in this case, the one that I was gonna use, the first one is the one that Chris highlighted it right now. I mean the one that Chris is on right now is the first one, yeah? And
Okay.
then there's the first lower high. So the second one was followed by a momentum candle that broke structure. So I was going to use the second candle in this case. Because of the second one was followed by a momentum candle that broke structure. So in this case, I was going to use this second one that was followed by a momentous candle. Yeah.
Okay. Now that you saw, now that you see what happened, 3:30, do you think you chose the right candle?
I don't think I chose the right. No. No, yeah, the manch.
Okay, if you're gonna be
But then
trading
after that move,
but you will realize, Guti, you're making no profit, right? And it goes against you. What will you realize after realizing that it's going against you? As far as the concept is concerned. Okay, Usnazo wants to try.
what would I realize?
The first candle, Chris that highlighted me now.
Why?
The second one, Lele Green, when the bulls showed interest, meaning when they're buying, they didn't cross the first one, meaning sort of like creating liquidity.
But you don't know that because value is 0%, 50% to 100%.
Yeah.
So you don't know that value. Okay, anyone that says they will take the first one, they are lying, right? They wouldn't. They'll take the second one. But I don't have an issue with that. When you take the second one, you put your entry there, you sell there, and then you realize it's going against you. It goes 100%, it passes 100%. Then what should you realize before 3:30 could even hit? You should realize that that second candle was just there so that it can create that high, that lower high that is in the middle.
Okay.
Why is it creating that? As Nazo said, for liquidity. The thing is, this is a laptop, it's not a phone. You'll realize it's actually very long, maybe, you see. So the reason why that candle was there, it was so that, okay, I told you that if there are two of them like this, most of the time what happens is this. It first respects the last one, creating maybe a lower high, inducing you to sell, and then goes against you again to mitigate the first one, which is the one before, the one that you actually had chosen, the second one. Why? Because when it created that low, it created liquidity. The same thing that happened today. I told you guys yesterday when Chris was actually suggesting that thing that he suggested yesterday, I said, if anything happens today, it's going to create highs before it mitigates that order block or that point of interest there. Do you remember what I said?
Yes, sir.
So I'm hoping having the picture of it in your minds, because we also shared the screen. I drew that locus under that point of interest after the break of structure, and then Chris suggested whatever he suggested, and I said, if it's going to do anything today, it's going to create highs before mitigating that. Why does it do that? So that it can create liquidity. How does it create liquidity? It creates highs so that you can sell and low so that you can buy. and it doesn't move far. Then when the real move happens, it goes mitigate that point of interest, and then it goes towards the actual original direction. So why are they different? The last one is so that a low high can be created for inducement and liquidity. And then the first one is for the first move to grab liquidity and then move to the downside, normally so. Understand?
Yes. I understand.
You all understand?
Nancy, please repeat for the first one.
Chris, repeat. For Sheldon, repeat.
So the second one is
No, first
this
one.
Okay,
one.
Sheldon.
Okay.
Sheldon, sleepy.
Not yet. I'm not sleepy. No, the thing is that you are losing when you're saying the first and the second. I don't know when you're saying the first one, you mean which one, and the
Okay,
second one, you mean which
Chris,
one. So I was still trying to.
don't worry, I'm gonna sort you out. Chris,
Evo?
go to T for text. On the first one there. On the first